The government has not decided on the combat aircraft to replace the Royal Malaysian Air Force's current fleet of MiG-29 jet fighters. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak says the recent incursion on Sabah by the Sulu terrorists has forced the government to take a look at the country's defence strategy. He says following the incursion, the threat against Malaysia's sovereignty and security has evolved into a low-intensity type.
The threat has evolved into a more low-intensity threat, albeit still dangerous, but it is not in the classical conventional warfare, but more in terms of low-intensity, medium-intensity threat that's Malaysia is facing. It's a question of budgetary consideration. We have to grapple with deficit reduction in Malaysia because we need to strengthen our macro and fiscal position in Malaysia. So within the realm of our affordability, we will look at some of the requirements. Of course, not only the multi-role combat aircraft, but there are other hardwares that are being considered, including attack helicopters and weapons of that nature.
He said in a joint press conference with French Prime Minister Jean-Marc. The Rafale, which is manufactured by Dassault Aviation, is one of 4 aircraft set to be the front-runners to replace the MiG-29 jet fighters. The others are the Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet, the Saab Gripen and the Eurofighter Typhoon. Airut says the French company is ready to fulfill Malaysia's need to beef up its defence system.
Well, France is always ready to participate in calls for tenders, if there are any, so I will not say to you the opposite. Of course, we discuss all military and defence matters in a fully trustworthy spirit, so if there are opportunities, but it will be for Malaysia to say so, of course we will participate as we have always done.
Enfin, le Rafale est un excellent avion.
In any case, the Rafale is an excellent aircraft.
Aoud says the French government will not discriminate palm oil products from other vegetable oils.
Mais l'huile de palme
Oil will not be treated any differently from other vegetable oils. There will therefore be no discrimination against it.
Earlier, Najib and Aoud witnessed the signing of 3 memoranda of understanding between Malaysia and France. The first was between the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology and Thales Cooperation in Railway Industry. The second memorandum was between the National Defence University of Malaysia and SAS to establish cooperation in the field of engineering, aviation and aerospace, maritime and transport, tailored to defence and security, while the third was for a strategic collaboration between MARA and SAS advanced training in the area of aviation and aerospace technology.